The Healing of Victim Consciousness. June 17, 2013. We are the Arcturians. The present old world that is fading away, but in which you still live, is the world that you have created since millenniums, by being identified with victim consciousness. Your third density is basically characterized by the feeling of being victimized. It is the separate identity that is limiting itself by certain circumstances, presuming that this circumstance is absolute and unchanging reality, whereby you neglect your own creative powers in any given moment of dramatizing the victim. And so the world is experienced as a constant series, a constant process, that seems to occur to an individual, without the understanding that you all have God-given choices in any moment. If there is not the choice to always change a situation, you at least have the choice of how to react to it in a way that you feel truly happy. From our perspective, where the freedom of love and the infinity of light is shining, which is the space in which we are existing, the choice for victimhood appears to be a matter of false identity. It is the identity with the thought pattern that has created a seeming experience of dead-end and finite reality which seems to be solid and unchangeable forever. However, it is your own mind pattern that in these moments has taken on the characteristic of a still image in the midst of a process of constant flow of energy and consciousness. It is the image of death, hope and helplessness, the image of stagnation and error. It is the false image of a separate God who seems to be an object. See, there is only God. God is all and everywhere. God is fluent and always moving. There is no standstill in his creation, which is thoroughly divine and brings forth an ever-unfolding current of innumerable possibilities. You are an image of this God, and when you experience and express victim consciousness you have forgotten and betrayed your own divinity. Because you yourself own the undeniable and unlimited power of creativity. But you have rather agreed to the false image of death that your churches and your societies have preached to you over millenniums to keep you afraid and forgetful about your own God-given creative powers. But accept that even death is in reality a benign divine process. Your old and deceitful society is based on victim consciousness, denying you the right to understand and to use your own creative gifts from moment to moment, and such be in the energetic flow of the power of love, and joy and light. Victim consciousness happens when you activate your separate ego in order to empower it, no matter whether you feel powerless or not. The power of the ego is always based on powerlessness. Indeed, the ego is itself the victim of all circumstances. And every time you are tempted to engage the victim, know that you are the ego in that very moment. But when you allow yourself to expand your energy, your consciousness, your light and your love and your joy, in that moment you are able to notice your absolute freedom of choice, the endless possibilities to create a more glorious world than the one in which you created as a victim and by which you felt victimized. As everything is your creation, high or low, also your victim consciousness and a world of victimization is your own creation. It does not happen to you, you created it. You attracted it, and you even interpreted it as such, no matter whether there is a reality about a victimized world or not. You just see the victim everywhere. This is because this is the image with which you identify. So when you want to see and live in a world that is free of victimization, you first have to acknowledge the infinite power of your own creativity. You might say, yes, but it is a fact that the world and most people are victimized. I just can't deny this. And to you we say, yes, you are right. But it is not enough. Such a world will only appear to you if your attention rests on this subject, and thereby recreating it. To dare to step out of this world of victimization is the way to create your own inner freedom in any moment for yourself. And you are free if you do not allow yourself to be subject to the world of limitation and bondage to what seems to be unchangeable. And while you create this free divine world, you create a space that radiates from within endless love and unlimited energy and joy and light. It is about your own experience that will help others who still live enclosed in the dream of victimization to awaken beyond this false identity, as their own divine reality is being ignited by the presence of truth that you put out there, right in front of them. So again, it is always about the creative process in any moment. It is about choosing the divine truth in any moment, to create what you want to see in any moment by being in the joyful freedom current of love and light. As you certainly now understand, it is all a matter of consciousness that creates your world. The higher your own vibration, the more divine your world will be. The more united and one with all your life will be. In such a world of oneness, victimhood does not exist, because the ego is transcended. To suffer with the ego's deeds is a matter that needs to be healed in these times, while you take advantage of the higher frequencies on earth and the light and the love everywhere present now and ever more increasing every day. When mankind has understood the ego's victim consciousness, ascension truly can occur. Be assured that everybody receives the help to realize this, because when you ask for it, it will be always given immediately in a way that is serving your own liberating conscious process in the most auspicious way. We bless you, dear ones, and cannot wait to see every one of you awaken your divinity, free of the ignorance and errors of the old world. We are the Arcturians. Channeled by posegga-rudel. Radiantlyhappy.blogspot.com